spoken, and all of you were much more eloquent than I could ever possibly be, and I thank your words for that. It's often said that perfect is the enemy of good. So I have to admit that it would take forever to get the perfect resolution. But we have to start somewhere. And I suggest that we start now, that we start here with what we have presented. So do we need to read the entire resolution so that everyone knows what it is we're proposing?
Can I ask a procedural question?
Yes.
Earlier you had mentioned that we would be able to make amendments to it, and I wasn't sure how that process, is it a one big motion? Do we get to add other amendments?
Well, the process is the way the process always is. We make a motion. After we make the motion, people raise their hand and, propose amendments. If the amendments are taken, they're taken. If they're not, then you're able to make a substitute motion.
Can I start with one motion?
I think I would like to make the motion for supporting this resolution with the amendments as stated. Mr. Mayor, if you want, I will read it, but I don't know if at this late time, if we should do it.
No, and we have already read the
amendments.
The amendments. So
Yeah. So I move the resolution with the amendments, and this resolution is calling for solidarity with the people of Gaza. I believe, is that the title of it? Let me get the right title here so we can have the right motion. All right, we all know what it's about, but we want to be consistent here. All right. I move the resolution affirming Richmond's support and solidarity with the Palestinian people of Gaza, along with the amendments that were stated earlier.
all right. Do we have a second?
A second.
Okay. A motion made by McLaughlin, seconded by Robinson.
May I make a substitute motion, or may I add to the motion?
You may suggest amendments.
It's just an amendment. I would like the title to see if we can add "and condemning the killings, kidnappings, and torture of all innocent civilians in Israel and Gaza." So that would be one of the amendments to the title. And then that we at least condemn Hamas for the killings in October 7th.
As the maker of the motion, I think we want this focused. We have amendments in here that shows that we are mourning the loss of all civilian lives, those that were perpetuated by Hamas and those that are those ongoing atrocities that are committed by the State of Israel. So we have that in the resolution, but the bulk of the resolution and the purpose of the resolution, like I said, was to bring out the voice of Palestinians that have been blacked out by the mainstream media and that are needing to be heard because of the extreme oppression and ongoing harm that is being done to the people of Gaza. It's in here, isn't it? The last. I think the last final, be it resolved, is that the City of Richmond advocates for the dignity and safety of residents in every community, regardless of what crimes its leadership may commit, and that peaceful diplomacy is the only way to achieve this safety and dignity. I think that says it pretty clearly. I think so too.
So your amendment is not accepted? So are we ready for a vote? Roll call.
Councilmember Bonner,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McLaughlin,
Yes.
Councilmember Robinson,
Yes.
Councilmember Willis,
Yes.
Councilmember Cepeda.
Well, the intent is there, however, it's missing that we're sitting down with our community, and I support a free Palestine, however, my vote is no at this time.
And Mayor Martinez.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, sir.
given the topic, I was wondering if we can adjourn the meeting of all those innocents lost in this conflict.
Amen. So be it. So this meeting will be adjourned in memory of all the lives that have been lost. Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
It's the million.